What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shanghai20 at YouTube.com. We're going to do some platinum level zerg because I am platinum level, and hopefully I just don't embarrass myself on camera because that's always fun when everyone kind of gives you the jib jabs. But what we're gonna try to do, what I'm gonna try to do this first round, really, I'm not gonna try to plan out every round, but just this one, I'm gonna try to do a quick two hatchery into a in the spawning pool, then get mass roaches and see if I can put somebody's lights out with that. Unless it's ZVZ, where I have no idea what I'm gonna do because that's my worst matchup. I have no idea. Like last night, I played a couple and I completely like detonated all my fucking banelings on like a nothing, and I died instantaneously. That's kind of how it works out in ZVZ. If you're not careful, you can run your whole group into nothing and just be the end of you. Damn, what did this dude do to his shit? That's why I mean these lighters is cheap as hell. Alright guys, let's see what we got first. No zerg, no zerg, no zerg, no zerg, no whammies. I'm gonna get whammied, I betcha. All random. Hmm. On Moonlight Madness Ellie. Alright. Well, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully this isn't a Smurf account, which it kind of looks like it might be. Now, what we're gonna try to do, and the most important part of what we're gonna try to do, is try to saturate these two bases as quickly as possible. Alright. Uh-oh. Let's get this. We're gonna want to get this at least. We're gonna go for at least a like 13, 13 on minerals, and then move on to the to the expansion. Honestly, I could do it earlier, but I just want to be super sure about the saturation of my base and the minerals, so I can so we can keep a strong economy. There's just spotted a probe coming in. I mean, I'm
acquire more minerals. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. We must place that on a... Our forces are under attack. Spawn more
Hell yeah.
overlords. Spawn more overlords.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been like that for a long time.
Spawn more overlords. Metamorphosis complete. We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas. Mutation complete. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Metamorphosis. Our forces are under attack. Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack. Metamorphosis complete. Spawn more overlords. Not enough energy. Our forces are under attack. Mutation complete. We require more vessels. Mineral field depleted. We require more Vespine gas. We require mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mutation complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. We require more Vespine. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Energy.
right. Well, see, like the problem with that one, guys, is that the last matches that we kind of sat back and was a little less aggressive when we should have been a little more aggressive. Um, he did a really good job of trying to of keeping me basically at bay until he could get that critical mass of tempter. I always forget what they're called. Tempest. But then again, I am just a zerg player, so I'm not usually familiar with every unit, but I am aware of what most of them do. So it's not like, oh, this guy's a scrub. He doesn't even know the units. I do know the units, but in terms of like the ins and outs of all of them, no, not yet. And I don't have Legacy of the Void, so I'm not up on the new meta and the I forgot the unit for the Protoss that can shoot and teleport now. That's a pretty dangerous unit, and it's standard build for most people now. So I mean, it's completely different here in Heart of the Storm. So I'm still living it up in relative obscurity. Just get that early 2-minute spawning. Oh, I mean hive. Hatcher, yeah, oh my god. I'm like butchering everything right now. Right now we're still, like I said, just trying to get that critical mass. And then, okay, we just found where the humans are. Or the Protoss, I like saying humans. Alright. I mean, it's a good indication where my scout came from, that he knows where I am, straight down. So that's not bad. We can kind of snake along here and get to him pretty easily. Skits. Alright. We're gonna just try to see if we can poke in a little bit and I don't know, I'm petty like that. Sometimes I gotta do it. Okay, matter of fact, we're gonna need crud. Freaking creep block. I mean, supply block. That sucks. We'll keep moving until we can get our shit. I think those are the two, exactly. There. Come on, 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 come on. Alright. So, right now, we're just trying to get this to 16/16. We maximize the gas, guys, so that's good too. I do want to get maybe get my tech upgrades, and then we're gonna start to try to saturate this space. While I'm gonna produce maybe 2 or 3 roaches to try to kind of just probe the base a little bit. This is about the time where like we can start kicking out those like maybe 2 or 3 roaches. Yeah, so we got 2 going out. Get to that early hive.
Spawn more overlords.
We need better spines.
Our forces are under attack.
Yep. And there's what's up? These guys are tough.
We require more Vespine gas.
Yeah, these kids is hilarious. Oh, your music's through that. I mean, you ain't gonna enjoy it anyway with little kids screaming through it.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, really? Sure. let you be super aggressive. Why not? And you, I kind of want you over here. No, we need to get that. Damn. That's a misstep on my half. Should already had these dudes working on minerals. So I can actually have done something about it. Damn.
Our forces are under attack.
Sure.
Unacceptable command.
Meantime, we should be trying to get flyers out. Because he's waiting for some airdrops, basically.
We require more Vespine gas.
Yeah. He's gonna come back in with some nonsense.
Spawn more overlords.
He's building off the backs of that, he's just waiting.
Spawn more overlords. Metamorphosis complete. The hive cluster is under attack.
Wow. And that's all it takes, honestly. Like, stem like a champ, and just come through like do everything. Cause why not? Like that makes sense, don't it? You can just run in with nothing and come out with everything. But then again, it's probably just mismanagement on my part. But dudes who could just run in like this. So, wow. So just do what you want, I guess. Alright. I don't know, I guess I'm just rusty right now, I'm blowing it. This dude isn't even playing very well, but neither am I, apparently. I'm just getting my doors blown off. With nothing but mass marauders and fucking marines.
We require more Vespine gas.
Sure. I haven't even reached this side of the map.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Just waiting for that critical mass. Yeah, with nothing. I quit on that one. Wow. Shit. Pause. Yeah, take a pause. that was absolutely horrible in terms of recesses collected, man. I mean, I was doing fine up to a certain point, it looks like, and then he just came after me. Um, I also didn't micro well. I just kind of let my Barocha stand there and just take hits. Which is extremely bad. I should have been microing a lot better. Started to pump out units a little better. But he had stem pack with Marine Marauder. I probably maybe should have went for Baneling. Maybe produce some units to actually relieve the pressure off me. You guys gotta excuse me, I'm eating. I'm hungry as shit. And it's a beef patty. So it's good for you. Right, another random. I mean, honestly, the two strategies I had for last games didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. So, what I'm gonna do is, we'll go for a standard build for me, which is, we're gonna go, Roach, Roaches, Infestors, and then into Ultralisks. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how well that works out. Again, we're gonna do a really standard opener with 2 hatch into a spawning pool. I don't know. It's those last 2 games said a lot about it because I'm reacting a little too slowly to upgrade to the next tech because there was that time where I forgot to put anything into the gas geysers to get that those Mutalisk out, because that Mutalisk push would have helped because they were pushing me basically because they kept me in that corner. If I wanted the Mutalisk to go in their back door and hit out their rows, then I would have had a better chance of actually pulling them away, so I can actually kind of expand with the amount of roaches I was kind of producing. So I could have done roaches muta, but didn't work out that way. So it's all good. We're gonna, again, like I said, we're gonna do this until we can get to another hatch. I think that's 12. 12 into other hatch isn't horrible. Maybe a little more wouldn't be bad. Oh, well, and well, now we know we're going against Zergling. Well, Zergs. Which is my worst matchup ever. I wouldn't even really get another base, but whatever. We're still gonna go for a relatively safe opener. If he goes for like a Zerg rush, basically, we're gonna be in not so much in trouble, but we're gonna need to make sure we kind of SimCity these structures out so they can't easily just get to us. So like the next one's gonna go right here, which is I'll make it evolution chamber. Definitely gonna need a static defense in the main. Let's see. Do you have? Oh, there's the roaches right. I mean, there's the first Zerglings right there. So it's gonna take them a little bit to get across the map. Hopefully by then ours would have started up. Oh, let's get that there. The queen. The queen. Oh, I see. I see.
under attack.
Who doesn't like any of this, huh? Oh, alright.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm cool with that.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Alright.
We require more Vespine gas. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, alright. So, let's pull this one back into the mid-roll line. Alright, so. Survived the quick cheese. And some more cheese.
Our forces are under attack.
So, damn, what's up? This Doy Cowboys is a complete jackass, I'm seeing. He is throwing major damage at me, but what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna get get another queen and maybe kind of do a little sneakiness. He's done a great job of holding us down. Get another queen. We're gonna go to a remote spot for the lair. So we're just not. Alright, so when we get to 300, we're gonna let him do that. I think 2 of those alone will be alright for that. So now, I think we successfully kind of shut that down. We're gonna need... Oh, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen, when cheese fucking fails. I actually want to see what the fuck he has on the other side of the map. Yes. Hey, sister dear. Happy to see you. All right, guys. This game's over right now, but I want to see what he had to literally sit there and do that. Okay, he had no expansion, guys. No expansion, and I'm pretty sure he probably had a micro hatch. Yep, look at that. Look at that. He had nothing. He had nothing on the back of that. Not even any stat defenses. So my two queens, the two stat defenses, continuously to keep building this and have this on the other side of the map without them even knowing. That would have been the deciding factor for this, because then I would have been able to tech up to something a little more dangerous, maybe like mutas, because then I could have upgraded and kind of held out. The way his whole setup was made, he was not going to be able to attack me for another couple of minutes, adding on those banelings. So that's why I won. That's when cheese loses, man. And that's the important thing when you go against somebody who's trying to cheese you like that. You gotta be ready to kind of switch up your strategy on the fly. I'll do one more, guys, and then that'll be the end of this stream. Because I don't know if my MMR can take too much winning and losing right now. What am I, 19 platinum? It's not bad. It's not, diamond or anything, but whatever. Let's take a look at the money resources here. Look how his money fluctuated so hard like that. He came at me pretty hard. I was gonna lose this game outright in the beginning if I really didn't think fast and kind of micro my queens and heal the spoil crawler. That spoil crawler, they would all come in mass and try to do that, but the reason why I put the spoil crawler so close to the base is because there's only so many zerglings could hit it at one point. They can't get a good surround on it. That's why when I placed my other when I placed the other one in the mineral line and put my queen wedged in between the two mineral patches, he couldn't get to him. He couldn't get to the spoil crawler without getting through to my queens and the drones that I basically had to sacrifice to make sure that they couldn't kill the spoil crawler. Fantastic. Moonlight Madness LE. I hate this stage. Honestly, I hate stages where you know exactly where your opponent's starting, because that's kind of where the cheese always starts, and particularly with Protoss, they can cheese you pretty quickly in this point of in this map. So I'm gonna try to go quick cheese my goddamn self. Go speedlings. What we're gonna do is try to crash this wall right here and go right into their main. Hopefully it'll be enough time to fuck them over.
We
So
require more minerals.
right now we're gonna go for a standard opening, but what we're gonna do is start to I'm gonna produce a small amount of zerglings to start nitpicking at that wall, and then little by little I'll start adding to that zergling total to try to just take out that wall by surprise as fast as I can. Also, we're gonna need to make sure we have good boarding ourselves with our overlords to make sure that they can't backdoor us.
Spawn more overlords.
Alright, so now get that critical number of drones so we can get to our next hatchery. I want to at least have like 13 drones maybe. Nah, it's good right now, honestly. And I'd like to take the forward base just because it's good to know what you have in front of you like that. Like I don't like being surprised in terms of, people doing stuff at your front door and you can't even see it. So, yeah, we're sending the furthest drone in to take a look. We're gonna put it in the direct path of them, so there's nowhere else for them to really go but to go past us. Alright, come on. Alright, good. What I did notice though is that when I placed the things very close to my base, the mapping for the gas geysers were thrown off, which is not a great thing, but I needed to do that. That was important. If I left it open for the zerglings just to run in and out, it would have been, I would have lost. I would have lost outright. Alright, so I mean, I'm gonna sacrifice some minerals to get some quick gas. Because we're gonna need. I want to get those speedlings out as fast as possible. Let's get the queen and then go straight speedlings. Once we get to 100 gas, then I'll pull off of the. I'll pull them off the gas.
We require more minerals.
All right, we got 73. Yeah. It's on the floor. All right, so we got speedlings on the way. Pull these guys off the gas, put them back onto that. Now, I mean, as I'm building the resources right now, I'm just trying to keep an eye. 3 zealots coming out. Alright, so right now well, we kinda didn't pull that off the way I wanted to.
Metamorphosis complete.
But as of right now, again, we're gonna just start to produce roaches. I mean, not roaches, zerglings to start hitting at this wall. Meanwhile, all the while, I got Farmer's Market. Special 2 plums for 1. Alright. So
Spawn more.
we're going to have to pull the queens. Alright. Perfect. Let's get in and have some fun, guys, huh? You know, exactly like that. And I think we should be able to clean that up nicely. Exactly. And as that was happening, we ate up his base. What do you have in the front? What do you have in front? 2. I guess he was massing that just to keep coming in waves after me. But as you see, we pulled the 3 queens, and some zerglings, some speedlings. Definitely handled the job just as well. I didn't have all the gases going like I wanted to, but I had way more sufficient minerals to keep pumping out zerglings, even if they're level 1. He tried to go. I don't know why he went for the upgrades first, because the upgrades. I mean, I didn't even go for any upgrades yet, but that definitely helped me out because the queens could take pot shots from the backside. I had 3 queens. I was gonna produce a 4th if they were really gonna come after me. I had. If this wasn't there, it was going to produce the 4th. And, I mean, with amount of zerglings I had, plus speedlings, plus queens, I would have been able to handle that with no problem. So, that was definitely a GG for me. Actually, that was a pretty fucking decent game. That's probably the decentest game we had on the stream. Um, and again, it's just reacting to what your opponent gives you and proper scouting. If you've seen, I had the Overlord in the best position because once he could actually come out with the slow ass zealots, I could see him like a mile away, so I could start doing the static defenses. I could call out start you know uh, spawning in queens and shit, so I can actually defend that. Um, that was dope by me. Good job, Shanghai. High five to yourself. That's sad. Um. Anyway, guys, thanks for everyone in watching. I do appreciate it. If you like my shit, don't forget to subscribe to Shanghai20 at YouTube.com. You can also hit me up on Facebook at Shanghai20 on Facebook. I said all that shit. I'm sound like, but yeah, like, subscribe button. Peace out. You didn't have to hold it none. Shit, I would have had the fucking camera out and